Good morning, everybody. HipFit here. I'm doing a live broadcast, and I haven't done one in a long time. So good morning. This is happening on Wednesday, April 26th at about 8:30 in the morning. I guess this will record this video also, so I'll be having this on my YouTube channel, HipFit So Good. So thanks for watching. I just want to say thank you to one lady. She has her own channel, Amy Schmidtauer. Here's how you spell her name if you want to look her up like that. Amy, there she is. Amy's channel is good because she helps us YouTubers figure out things like how to do a live broadcast when you don't really need 1,000 subscribers. I only have 200 at the moment. So I'm a growing channel. I hope to get more. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And please remember to give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. So I've been a trainer for over 30 years or something. It's been a long time. Anyway, today I want to talk about, excuse me, I want to talk about 5 ways to get exercise into your life. Because the number one thing I hear all the time from my clients and friends is, oh, I don't have any time for exercise. I work 10 hours a day and I come home at night and I'm really tired. And I get that from all ages too, everybody from the 20-year-olds to the 70-year-olds. So I came up with 5 ways to incorporate exercise into your life. The first way to do it is to make a commitment to yourself. You got to promise yourself. And if you're a religious person, promise that higher power that you are going to do this, because you really need somebody to answer to. You could even tell somebody in your family or your friends that you are going to make time for exercise. And it can be like 10 minutes, maybe in the morning and then at night. It doesn't have to be that much because anything is better than nothing, right? So the number one thing to do is promise yourself that you are going to commit to add exercise into your life. So that's easy enough, but then you got to stick to it. All right. So let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The number one thing is the most important. Okay. So number 5 will be promise yourself. Number 4, can you tell I'm doing this live? Okay. Number 4 is good. It says attach the exercise to something you're already doing in your everyday life, because you want to make exercise part of your day every day. So what do you do every day? Well, you comb your hair, you take a shower, you get into your car, maybe you get your mail every day. So attach exercise onto those things that you're doing already. So for example, when you do your hair, put the brush or comb down or hot iron and just do some arm circles, attach your arm circles, because we got to keep our mobility in our shoulders, no matter what age you are. Or if you get the mail, if you got your mailbox down your driveway, walk all the way around the block before you pick the mail up. That's another way to add it in. What's another good way? If you're brushing your teeth, you can, stand on one leg and brush your teeth. Give it a try because balance is good too. So that's the number 4 thing. Number 3 is stand more, because we are all sitting, watching videos, doing work on computer. So add the standing in, you'll burn 20% more calories if you're standing. And you know how fast that time flies when you're sitting there in front of your computer working or watching your favorite YouTube videos or a television. So try to add standing. Right now I have my computer up so I can stand up instead of sit. I'll do plenty of sitting all day. Okay, number 3 thing is, now we're down to number 2. The number 2 way to incorporate exercise into your life, tell somebody. Tell a friend, tell your mom, your dad, your grandmother, somebody, a guy at work. Tell them, guess what? Yeah, I promised myself I'm going to be exercising more often. So I just want you to know that. Maybe you want to join me in this venture. Tell somebody, and then maybe you'll feel more committed to get the thing done. And The number one thing to do to get exercise into your life is to plan for it. Now, I'm a personal trainer. I go to my clients' homes. I go to them. They know I'm coming. They got it on their calendar. So they have an appointment with exercise. They know when I'm showing up, there's no way out of it. So if you have, I use old-fashioned paper calendars because if my battery dies on my tablet or my phone, I still need to have my calendar in front of me. So either write it down or put it on whatever calendar you use and make it happen. So, and it can happen maybe before work. And you know what? My husband, Jeff, travels. Right now he's traveling all over the world. And he, you know, even with the time change sometimes, he will get up an hour earlier than he needs to for work just to make sure he gets his exercise in. And if he can do it, you can do it. So put it on your calendar, make a commitment. Now, I got to figure out how to, so those are, let me just recap the 5 things. If you're watching, I'm going to try to figure out how to put up the comments on here. Anyway, to recap, number 5, promise yourself that you're going to do this thing. Number 4, attach it to something you're doing every day anyhow. It can be a couple minutes at a time. Number 3, stand more. Stop sitting so much. Your butt is going to get huge. Number 2, tell somebody that you're going to add exercise to your life. If you tell somebody, they might just support you. And number 1, plan for it. Okay, I am trying to figure out how to get comments. It looks like I have 1 viewer. Thank you very much. Wonder if I know who you are. I wonder if you're a friend from high school or one of my subscribers from my channel or somebody from my ski club. I would love to know who you are. Or maybe you're a total stranger and you just found my YouTube channel. This is so cool. All right. By the way, I'm going to hold up my YouTube channel. Okay, that's how you find it. It's HipFit So Good. So look me up. I am looking for more subscribers, by the way. I only have 201 right now. Wouldn't it be fun for me to have more than that? So tell your friends. I'm not out to make $1 million on YouTube. I just like encouraging people to exercise. If I get anybody to watch and hopefully do my workout videos, that'll make me very happy. All right, let's see how I can get I want to see, wait a minute here. Oh, there's something, chat. Oh, I just found it. Click group chat. Okay, if you're watching, can you just give me a hi? Because I want to see how all this works. Don't be scared. Just give me a hi and let me know if you're watching. Somebody. I wonder if I can chat back with you. This is all a big experiment. So going live with YouTube right now, that could change any day. They're going to update the process, I'm sure. It says that you need 1,000 subscribers in order to do a live chat, a live broadcast on your phone. But if you go through this app, you can schedule an event, which I did. And I said, I'm doing the event now. And that allowed me to go live right now in case you're a YouTuber and want to know how to do that. So go see Amy Schmittnauer. That's where I found out how to do it. Amy's channel taught me how to do a live broadcast with only 200 subscribers. Let's see if I can chat with you. I'm going to type in something. Can I type something? Hi. Give me a, oops. Give me a comment. Enter. Oh, good. Yeah. So I can type in comments also. And hopefully you'll type in a comment. And I think I will. I only got 1 viewer. Thank you, viewer, for watching this live broadcast. This is fun. And it's a big experiment. I hope to do more of these to get more people watching. It is 8:45 in the morning outside of Philadelphia here on the East Coast. And I am going to go to, I have it planned, I am going to go to my spin class at LA Fitness where I'm a member and get some exercise. And then I also do have a client today at 2 o'clock. So I'm going to get at least 2 hours of exercise into my life today. I'm lucky because exercise really is part of my life, obviously, because I'm a trainer. People are relying on me. Now, I only work very part-time with this. The training is, I get about 10 hours a weekend, something like that. So I do have to make time for my own exercise also. I wonder what you do to exercise. And do you do it every day? Do you make time? Anyway, let me know. I still have one viewer. Thank you. Thanks for being here with me. If you're on my Facebook page, this viewer, let me know that it was you watching, because I'd love to know who this person is, and I'm appreciative of it. Get some more tea. So I live here on the river outside of Philadelphia, and we just love living here. We do a lot of water skiing. We have friends with boats. So we water ski, we wakeboard, which is a lot like water skiing, only on one board. We don't really fish, but we have friends who fish, and there apparently are catfish in there. Some of these catfish are half as big as I am, which is not great to know when you're in there swimming often. Hopefully they stay away from humans. I don't know. We also have the bike path right outside our house. So I am constantly out there jogging or walking. It's beautiful. And luckily, it's like a highway out there with people on bikes and joggers, which I love because I can sit at any moment in my backyard and watch people go by. So for us, it's a great thing. We just love it. We moved here about a year ago, and we had to gut this house. It was an older couple who had this split level. And I'll tell you how we bought the house. We were looking to buy a house on the river for like 5 years because we only lived like 5 miles away anyway. But we would come here on weekends and jump on the boats with our friends. And we'd be water skiing, and I'd be sitting on the boat thinking, oh boy, I wish I had one of those houses up there on the bank, right on the river. And we did look at several homes that were in the flood zone. And so Jeff and I said, well, if we buy a house, are we going to be willing to put up with these floods? Because a lot of our friends live here on the river, and they have to deal with the flooding. When the floods come, maybe once or twice a year, you usually do get notice about it because they can predict usually when the floods are coming. Their living rooms don't flood or anything because all the houses are up on stilts, of course. But their whole downstairs area where they keep their cars can flood. They usually get the notice, they drive their cars out, and the homeowners association has a parking lot just for the people to move all their cars out, and you can park your car up where it's dry. But a lot of our friends, like most of us would do, you put stuff under your house in that garage area, like bikes and your water ski equipment, your life jackets, all that stuff. So we have a thing where if we know the floods are coming, we all show up at somebody's house and start helping them get all their stuff out of there to make way for the floodwaters. And then the floods come, and the next day the floods go, and then you're left with like 2 inches of mud all over everything. So that's the downside of the floods. And it's definitely a nuisance. You have to be willing to put up with it. So we said, okay, we'll do that. And we seriously considered buying a house on the water. And then there was a property that became available. We almost built a house. And then just before we built the house, Jeff got notice that we might be moving to, I forget where it was, England or Germany, one of those places where his work might have put us for 2 years. So we stopped everything. And luckily that happened. There's my timer. I was going to broadcast for 15 minutes, but I'll go a little longer if you have the time. So we didn't buy that property, luckily. In the meantime, we're looking at houses a little bit higher up from the river and in a neighborhood about, I guess we're about 30 yards from the river, a little bit upland. So we're not going to flood. We were looking at a house up the street. It was a pretty ugly house. And we thought, okay, we can make it our own. And then the realtor said, you know, friends of mine are about to sell the house down the street. Do you want to see it? It's only a 3-bedroom. We were thinking we wanted a 4-bedroom for when the kids come home or friends want to sleep over after a wine party, you know. So we said, okay, let's go look at it. What the heck? No for sale sign yet. So first we went to the backyard. We wanted to see the view. The view is the most important thing. So we walk in the backyard. Well, it was the best view we've ever seen. It's not in a flood zone. We're up high enough. Jeff and I are jumping around, crying because we're so happy that we may have found our house. And little did we know, the owners, the older couple, were sitting inside the house watching all this. So yeah, they saw us coming. So we didn't get any bargain or anything on this place. So yeah, we bought the house, and boy, did it need a lot of work. We looked at the inside later and we're like, oh yeah, okay, we got to move that wall. We got to add windows here because the house had like no windows. The best view in the house had a closet upstairs in the way. So we had to really, we did a lot, and we're not done yet. We're about to add on to our patio, and we just built something we're calling the hangover. It's our patio with we built a roof over it so we can be out there even if it's raining. Anyway, there's still work to be done. We have a wine cellar. We have a room we call the tiki hut, which has bamboo and elephant grass all over it. It's really cool. And that's where we invite our friends after water skiing or for any party. And then we could be indoors and outdoors. So it's a lot of fun. We've made it our own. Anyway, I got off subject. All right, I have 0 viewers. That's okay. This was a big experiment today. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'm going to sign off now. It was fun, and now I know how to live broadcast. So thanks for watching and hearing my story. I'll go over the 5 ways to get exercise into your life. Number 1 was promise yourself you'll make the time. 4, attach it to something you're doing already, like brush your hair, do some arm circles. 3, stand up more to burn more calories. And 2, tell somebody you're going to do all this. And number 1, plan for it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another recorded or a live video.